sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, giving what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid love, but it's not enough. You that really step, but it's not enough. So you bigger than myself, but it's not
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. 180. What is that? Start.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's to his tight end, Eric All. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On one, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Start.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Let's get set. Start.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rasheen Ali. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Here we go. 180. Start.
On the ground, it's Black.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Right 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
Gun. 11. Can.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Burrow here on second down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
15-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. 12.
Burrow to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Big 13. Big 13.
Now, Burrow. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow now. Moving outside the pocket. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second TD catch of the season.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he's in! Touchdown, Steelers. That his first touchdown of the new year.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
The PAT up and good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. the score. Here's Evans to send it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot.
They'll run here with Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Ready up. Get it. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 1, ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Stop.
Here's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll go with the counter on 1st down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
19 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. He'll drop to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Get it.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Tough running there in the red zone. he did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hit as he threw, the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Ready.
Third and goal.
Come on. Hey.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Pat Fryer move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's get set. Right, 80. 11. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Stop. Right.
Now Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first in their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
11. Right, 80. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Now, he'll air one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Rico now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Second down, they need 3.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
33 yards on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Metcalf left side, he's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Now he's free at the 35. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. Pickup of 46 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on, go.
Back to the air one more time. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Steelers. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down and 9.
Let's get set.
Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big play for Cincinnati. It covers 51 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Second down, they need 7.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. 180, stop.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's close to the goal line, took a big shot at the end, but he indeed will have them set up for first and goal.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gun. 11, 11. 180. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, stop.
Brown, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Bengals 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it, ready? Here we go, here we go. 65.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Hey, Cowboys.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers.
Okay, ready?
31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Press.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Call it up. Ready.
He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So, following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here.
Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Now a run on 1st down. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Burrow working in the pistol. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
11 Thomas.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
11 MT. Take. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
The 1-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
MT tank. 11 MT tank. Here we go. Here we go. Behind.
They'll begin here on the ground. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Case Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll run here with Brown. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
3rd and 13.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. 180.
Here's a handoff to Ali.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
180. 180. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
13 yards.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. That.
To throw is Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
On one, right? Here we go. Done.
Throwing is Burrow.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
180. 180.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Steelers.
Right back to him on first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll stay on the ground.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Warrior 70.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, so it's a little bit more manageable.
And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.